Hey guys, I was tempted to take my video camera and stand in front of Kentucky Fried Chicken and make a joke out of this thing, because we do have a Kentucky Fried Chicken. We have several here in Kunming, China. I was tempted to respond to some of the recent allegations and rumors by trolling, by making a joke out of it, because those allegations and rumors are a joke. But the truth is, what I really like to do on this channel is to make videos that will still be meaningful to me personally if I come back and watch them 5 years later. I like to make videos that my daughter could see one day, or that someone else could see outside of the context of this controversy, outside of the context of whatever happens to be going on this week or this month. And I don't really do trolling. But yeah, it would have been funny. I could have filmed myself walking into Kentucky Fried Chicken with $6,500 and saying, give me as much deep fried turkey death as I can get. I don't know. He could have made a joke. Other people were claiming that I was going to take the money and publish a diet book and just start making money out of weight loss diet books. Gee, who else in the vegan community is doing that? Yeah, my great diet book, 6 bagels a day, or bagels until 4. Yeah, I could have gone that route for sure. My diet book that promises you can lose weight while eating unlimited calories as long as you eat exactly 6 bagels a day, as long as you follow all of my instructions. But no, that's not going to happen. So look, I have gotten questions in the last 2 weeks. It has been, I think it's not even been 2 weeks since the fundraiser closed. I have gotten questions about what happened to the money, which is understandable. And of course, I've also gotten people who just take that as an excuse to attack me. My last update video, if you look at how many days ago it was, I'm recording this now on the morning of June 29th. Just not that much time has passed. A lot of you people have grown up with video games and are used to instant gratification. You press the button, you get a reaction right away. You think of it, whether it's Twitter or email or video games, real life is not a movie, okay? I have a court case in France, which you guys know. I have a divorce case unrelated to all this, and that has delays of like 18 months involved. Well, the lawyer says, oh, yeah, I filed the paperwork. The next stage will happen in 18 months. You're like, okay, what does the legal system do with the paperwork for 18 months? It's absurd, but that's how real legal processes work. There are long delays. And beyond that, I'm here in China. I'm also dealing with international bank transfers. And international financial transactions take time. They're not instant. They're not like a video game. They're not like a movie. They take time. So it does amuse me. I wrote to one guy who has a channel on YouTube. I'm not going to name him here, and I'm not going to read his messages to me. But this is one of the many people who have really tried to make a career out of defaming me, and who pretends that he's never talked to me. When we've talked for more than a year, me and this guy, and when I've provided consistently quite honest and open answers, I can't even say answers to his questions, when he's made really kind of mean-spirited and malicious allegations against me and accusations against me, I've written to him saying, look, here are the facts. And I've done so in a way that is respectful, that, treats him with dignity, even though he does not respect me. He does not treat me with dignity. Now, I just mentioned, I was talking to another YouTuber recently, another vegan, and that vegan used the language of owing, of owing someone an explanation. This other YouTuber was saying, oh, well, we don't owe anyone an explanation. We don't owe the audience an explanation. We don't know whatever. And I think that's always the wrong way to consider these things. I actually addressed that in my video, the Apology to Freely video. It's not a question of whether or not I owe you the truth or to be treated with consideration, what have you. Generosity itself, being a generous person, means that you treat people better than anything you owe them. You don't owe them anything, and you choose to be giving. You choose to be generous. You choose to treat them with an open heart and open mind. You choose to treat them well anyway. That's a big part of what generosity is and what generosity means. And, even people who hate me, I have been generous with. And a couple people have written to me, not many, asking me what was up with the money collected from the crowdfunding website. And the simple answer is, not enough time has passed. The money has not been collected yet. And actually, if you look at the fine print on the website, you would know that. But here's the reply I just sent to this guy. Again, I'm not going to read his messages to me, but here's a message I just sent to him. So it opens by saying, you have an alternative. You can stop telling lies. When you don't know the facts, you can actually ask me. Just pause. The point is here, you don't really have an excuse for telling a lie about someone that begins by saying, well, I don't know what the facts are, but here's my speculation. And your speculation, of course, assumes the worst about me and then proceeds to basically attack me and denigrate me and claim that I'm a terrible character. So, you can't just start by saying, well, I don't really know what happened in Chiang Mai, but here's my assumption and here's my series of, aspersions cast on this guy's character. Especially not when you know me, when I talk to you, when I've been willing to tell you, oh no, here's what actually happened. And in this case, especially not when most of the allegations now, the people who made the allegations have either admitted they weren't true, that the accusations about me were never true, they never had any basis in fact, or some people have just clarified that they never even made those accusations. In some cases, there was miscommunication. People involved said, look, they never claimed that, nothing like that ever happened, which, again, what viewers of this channel will know what I'm talking about. So I just say, the justification for telling lies of this type gets especially thin when I've been willing to talk to you, when I've been willing to tell you what's going on. Despite your real hostility toward me, I patiently provided you with the facts in the recent past, and you responded with complete scorn because you thought my email was too long, etc. But these things are difficult to explain in a way that's credible when you're addressing someone who openly reviles you. You have claimed many, many times that I am a manipulator. Pause. That's also hilarious to me. People who claim that my videos are scripted and that I'm a brilliant actor, and that even when I'm breaking down weeping on camera, that's fake. That when I'm breaking down weeping about the thought of not seeing my daughter, that's a contrived performance. Good luck. You've claimed many, many times that I'm a manipulator. In these messages that I've written to you, is there any manipulation? No. Zero. In your statements about me, is there intentional manipulation? Yes, a great deal. You've just admitted now the difference between your actual view of my legal case and what you said in a recent video. So, he said in his message to me, I actually believe you will do the right thing with the money you've collected in donations. He said, but people have been asking me what happened. They've been asking him, not me. They've been asking this other guy. And he didn't have an answer, so he just made up these, allegations against me. He just made up... he just assumed the worst, speculated wildly, and said negative things about me on the internet. And my reply to this is, I said, you could have asked me. Instead of saying, again, what a terrible person I am on the internet, you could have written to me and asked. You didn't. Instead, you assumed the worst, speculated further, and made yet more videos presuming that I'm a manipulator, etc., when I've been 100% honest and direct with you. Despite the fact that you genuinely do not deserve such honesty. Again, it's about treating people better than they deserve. Shakespeare has a line about that. Treat each man according to his deserts, and who should escape whipping. This is about treating people better than they deserve. If you had taken 5 minutes to read the fine print on the donation website, this is the crowdfunding website. If you had taken 5 minutes to read the fine print on the crowdfunding website, what would you have seen? They promise to send the money 15 days after the fundraiser ends. If you keep reading the fine print, international bank transfers could make it 18 days, etc. Thus, at this time, June 29th, I have not received $1 from the fundraiser yet. I haven't received any money from the crowdfunding website, generosity.com. Okay? In real life, things take time. International bank transfers take time, and legal paperwork takes time too. You've just said that you have enough experience with lawyers to know this, but you choose to act like an idiot on the internet and to make malicious accusations against me because you think it will win you the adoration of your audience. Real people do real things. I have never tried to be your friend. What I've done is treated you with decency. In my recent videos, I've talked about tolerance, but I've also talked about the importance of having a middle category of people who are neither your friends nor your enemies, and the importance of treating those people with decency, even if they offend you, even if they hurt your feelings. Really, my recent videos have had an important message for people like you, and they have had an important message for you specifically.